What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching Day Beer, our podcast. Thanks for listening. If you're listening on Spotify, if you'd like to watch our whole episode, subscribe to our Patreon. How much does it cost, Lucas?
$3 a month for it all.
Subscribe for $3 a month to watch full episodes. Catch half episodes on this YouTube channel. Our podcast, Day Beer. Thank you for tuning in, and check out our sketch channel, Genuine Jerks.
Be brave.
Be you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to you in Germany. Is it morning in Germany? I always pick Germany, by the way. I'm noticing. Germany's vivid in my mind right now. I don't know why that is.
I'd run it by your therapist.
Oh, I should. I have another thing to run by Jenna.
Germany's on my mind.
Got Germany on my mind. Instead of Georgia, it's Germany.
You've been to Germany, right? You liked it?
Yes. 3 months I spent in Germany.
Wow.
I was 19 years old. I didn't want to go at first. At first, I was like, I don't really want to go to Germany, so I'm not going to audition. The only reason I auditioned for the tour is because my buddy told me, like, who he'd been on some tours. He's like, if you don't audition for your first tour, the directors are going to think that you just don't really care about touring and you're not going to make tour. I was like, fuck. So that's why I auditioned. Of course, I'm in Germany for a week, and it's incredible. It was during the summer. It's so green. There is each little town in Germany has their own beer, and it's the best beer in Germany. You know, the brötchen, the bread. It's amazing.
And this is when you were in Young Americans, the performing.
Yes, the performing arts group Cult. It was a wild time. We've never talked about this. I was in a performing group. For those of you who don't know, I was in a performing group where we would tour around the world and do these Broadway review shows, and we work with students doing workshops and whatnot. It was dope. A great way to tour around the world and see the world because you stay with families and you get thrown in right into the culture. And I've kept in touch with some of those families, and I made some of my best buddies in while I was touring with the group, and got a lot of amazing stage experience. However, the way that the group was ran, it was cult vibes. Very wild. I honestly want to do like something about it or like based on it.
We'll talk about it in depth in a future episode. Why don't you we'll put that in our notes.
Oh yeah. Probably need to talk to my therapist about that.
That being said, who are we? Who are you?
Folks, thanks for tuning in. This is Day Beer with the Genuine Jerks. I'm Brett Moline. I got my sandy blonde hair. I got black and red headphones. Day Beer sign behind me. I'm wearing a black and gold shirt, and I got some stylish. What do they call them? I can't remember what they call these. They're not sunglasses. They're called something else.
They're like Robert Evan glasses.
Yes.
The producer, because they're yellow tinted glasses, and you look like a successful cokehead.
Oh shit! oh no, I'm not.
Yeah. Nervous laughter.
A mouse runs across it.
I'm Lucas. I'm wearing a black ball cap, black rimmed glasses, full beard, dark shirt. I got a tornado screensaver going on the big screen behind me.
It's a tornado?
It's various tornadoes. Footage for about 3 hours. That's what I went with today.
That's traumatizing. That's triggering for me growing up in Nebraska in Tornado Alley.
Ooh, have you had experiences with tornadoes?
Of course I have. Okay, you don't grow up in Nebraska and not go through a tornado.
Well, I've known you a long time, but you haven't told me any tornado stories. Don't you think
it's because they're traumatizing. It's not like, hey, I'm at dinner. Like, have I told you guys about my tornadoes?
Are they traumatized? How many people have you lost in a tornado?
They're not really traumatized. To some people, they are though. I haven't lost any. I've been very fortunate, but there were 2 times where, I mean, there's a bunch of times, but the 2 worst times that were scary. One was we were in a restaurant, and the manager, like, they stopped the music, they turned the lights on, and they're like, "We need everyone to come with us right now. We need everyone to get under the stairwell. There is there is a tornado here." And so then everyone was just like, but the wild thing is, like, Nebraska people are so used to it. Like, it wasn't like everyone just like got up and kind of moseyed on to got under the fucking stairs. Or like all just sitting there under the stairs. Like, some people had their plates of food with them eating. It was wild, but it was loud as fuck. Like, when they tell you that, oh, it sounds like a freight train or whatever the fuck they say it is, it really is. It sounds, yeah. You're like, what the fuck is that noise? You know? And same thing, we were at my house and we were down in the basement because, that's why everybody has basements in Nebraska too. And same thing, we're like super, super fucking loud. And the tornado just went over our house. Like, somehow it jumped our house.
So
And didn't take
tornadoes are
it out.
kind of like earthquakes in that, like LA earthquakes, where they're kind of scary, but kind of in a weird way fun until you are in the shit of one, and then it's the worst thing that you could ever imagine on happening to anybody.
Yeah, 100%. And everybody in Nebraska will go. You're trying to see the tornado.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's a little wild how some people, especially like farmers, just have a sixth sense for weather. So like they'll know, like, no, tornado's going that way. We can get up right close to it, and they'll just like drive. We'll be driving on the highway. There it is. Yep, yep. Like, they have a little bit less fear of tornadoes, and like are like more prone to like go after them and watch
so
them.
have you seen like a decent tornado in
Yeah,
person?
yeah, 100%.
That's awesome. Is it unbelievable? Like way better than you could imagine from what we
Uh,
see on screens and movies?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't. Nothing's gonna beat the first Twister.
Did even people in Nebraska go to that movie and go, now that's a tornado? We don't get those types of tornadoes around here.
I know I've seen. Yeah, I haven't been up like super close to one, so it's not like I could see. But like, there was one, uh, where like it was where like, what sucks is when there's a huge one and you see it going through a field, and then you look and you see a house, or
Yeah.
like, and then it's like, fuck.
And someone livelihoods. It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
I've always wanted to touch a tornado.
Like Bill Lawrence.
Who's Bill Lawrence?
Or not Bill Lawrence. What's his name?
I don't
He's
know.
R.I.P. Who
Bill
starred in Twister?
Paxton?
Yeah, Bill Paxton. Yeah,
Did he reach out and touch one? That's what I want to do.
he drank a beer and then he threw his beer into the tornado. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, rest in peace, Bill Paxton.
You let the 5 minute mark go by.
No, I opened it. You were just in the middle of your story.
Oh wow.
My
Okay.
day beer today is a Coors Banquet.
Oh,
Nice little grenade bottle thing. I like.
my day beer is my $10 juice.
Jesus, are you kidding? You're still
Blueberry mint.
what a waste.
Mind. There's a
How much
whole
sugar is in that? Let me see. Is there any added
whole
sugar?
monologue here too.
I don't
Like,
want to care. Over
it has
75% of us are deficient in this essential mineral. Can I see the nutritional panel there? Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Well, no added sugar. You're doing okay. No, sorry. 5 grams of added sugar. You're drinking garbage.
yum 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 yum.
Not as good as Coors Golden Banquet beer.
I like that sketch. Guys just putting down everybody's drinks. Nothing is gonna stop my Coors Banquet. He's like drinking the Coors Banquet beer.
When I was getting into exercise, I still exercise, just not as much as I should, but I like did a shit ton of research and like on form and everything.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to get injured. So I know a lot about that. And I see people who are way fitter than I am, like working out, but they're doing it wrong and like risking injury. But I don't say anything. But it'd be really funny if I walk through a gym like wrong form,
Yikes.
That's not a real push up.
Your back's gonna be sore in the morning, and that's about it. Wait, what was the other thing? Oh, okay, yeah. So what define what a normal Coors Light tastes like versus a Coors Banquet.
So a Coors Golden Banquet beer is kind of like the Budweiser to Bud Light. This isn't
Oh,
a
that's
light
it.
beer.
So there
That's
is
the
no
only
Coors beer. There's Coors Banquet.
correct, as far as I know.
Okay.
I do know the 18 packs were on sale for $11, and that's why I'm drinking this. Never had it before in my life.
Yeah. It's so interesting. All the like Miller Lite is so much better than Miller
MGD,
MGD.
MGD is good. Miller Light isn't Miller High Life. Miller High
Wait,
Life,
no, sorry, Miller High Life.
yeah, that's garbage.
Yeah, Miller High Life's not good.
But
That's
MGD is their actual regular beer is actually pretty good.
okay, but MGD, you rarely see MGD
You don't
at
see
a
it
bar.
anywhere. You don't see this one anywhere either. I guess,
There's one at a bar at a bar near my place.
but it's rare.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why that is. What does Budweiser just have the entire domestic? I guess it's Budweiser Modelo just have it completely cornered.
But you don't see Budweiser a whole lot either.
Yeah, but I see it at grocery stores. I rarely see MGD at like even
Oh
grocery
yeah,
stores. You know,
yeah. That's wild. I wonder if they're like it's like their nice beer now. It's like
I doubt it.
they only make
Maybe
certain-
their light just sells so well they don't worry about it. I have no idea. I don't work in the beer industry. I'm just a huge fan.
huge fan of the industry. It's just you watch the beer industry and it's really remarkable.
Welcome back to Domestic Beer Talk.
Domestic beer talk. Hey, I'm having a domestic beer talk at my place Saturday night. If you wanna come over,
Shane Gillis is going to be there. He's a special speaker. We had to pay him $300,000 for 15 minutes.
I've been texting him, and dude, I don't think he drinks beer.
He was pretty reasonable. We've been uploading a lot of our stuff to social media and stuff, verticals, some of our older stuff too. And rarely ever do I respond to fans. You do that. Like I'll do community posts, but you're the only one like in comments. I don't respond to them ever.
Yeah.
Then we did Day Beer, one of our sketches, which this is named after. We posted the original sketch on TikTok and Instagram, and some random person commented like, "Oh, so these guys just watched the Shane Gillis sketch and decided they just make their own version." That's the only time I've ever responded to anybody. We made this sketch in 2018, I think, but I was like, I wanted to talk all this shit, but he doesn't know. We made this in 2018. Thanks for watching. I couldn't stand it. They thought we were ripping off Shane Gillis or anything else. I couldn't stand it.
I love the petty nice.
Thanks for watching.
We made this in 2018. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you. That's fucking great. Oh yeah, by the way, folks, if you're listening for the first time, we're the Genuine Jerks. It's a YouTube channel that we have on YouTube. And yeah, we do sketch videos. There's some series on there. You can check it out. We've been featured on some cool stuff. And this is our podcast Day Beer, where we get together, we have a beer, and we we talk about stuff we're watching, and we also pitch sketches. And this is Day Beer 55.
Wow.
It's getting up there.
How long did it take us to do 55?
3 years.
No, it's been 2 years. But it has been like 2.5 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, maybe. No, well, I can look. Maybe, yeah. I think since 2023. Yeah. A year and a half, maybe a year and a half.
All right,
But
that's good.
the thing is that we take breaks. We take breaks.
Yeah, we took
But-
a month off this summer that we're just coming back from. By the way, welcome back, everybody. We're back.
We're so back. And guess what? We're doing it again this summer. We're Brat.
I was Brett the last 3 summers, so it infuriated me that now everybody's Brett this summer.
I'm looking around. I'm like, really? We're doing this again? We're doing it. We're really going to do this again? Brat is exhausting.
In all reality, this is my hot dog summer.
What's that mean? You can have a hot dog a day?
every day, all summer long.
What is? Have you been seeing the? Well, no, you're not on the internet really a lot, but on Instagram, I've been seeing more and more shit that it's like a T-shirt or a sign or any, and it's bad day to be a hot dog,
I have no idea.
inferring that whoever's wearing the shirt loves to eat hot dogs.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you answered your own question. That person loves eating hot dogs.
But there's so many of them out there. There's so many of these ads advertising these hot dog shirts.
I have no idea. I don't know what you want from me. Is it a marketing campaign?
But why is my algorithm showing me this? I don't eat hot dogs. I don't ever talk about hot dogs.
Are these ads or are
Yes,
these your
yes.
friends? Oh. I don't know. Maybe they just see what you normally eat. Like that guy eats like shit. I'll probably eat a hot dog.
I want to be the people like as if because your phone's always listening to you. It's like what if there's like one person per phone and you're just like watching, you're listening to what the person's doing and talking about, and you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude, this guy
sucks. I got to transfer to a new person. I love that. That's how they do it. Just one person per phone.
Yeah.
Some Middle Eastern person.
He's fucking just sitting there like this. That's actually a good premise for a movie.
Sounds like a premise to a Pixar movie, like a warped Pixar movie.
Yeah. The Listeners. Okay, well, first question I have for Lucas today is what does he do? What do you do, Lucas, when you have a hangover? What are your cures? What are your tips? Because old Brady Boy's a little hungover today.
It's hard for me. I don't really get hungover very often. I get a little foggy and tired, but not like I don't get sick, don't get headaches.
You don't feel like absolute dog shit?
Nope.
Like I get
maybe once every few years if I go really hard at a big celebration or something, or on a vacation. But even that's rare. I tend to I'll wake up, I'll eat breakfast, and I'll feel fine. So it's hard for me to answer that question.
Pour a little whiskey in my cereal, and
sometimes I will admit that if I do feel that, yeah, definitely a little dog of the
hair.
Dog of the hair. Sorry, officer, a little dog of the hair. I'm fine. Just on my way to work at Motorola.
Motorola. Motorola. Weren't they bought by?
What? I don't think that exists anymore, sir.
What was that?
What? Well, I better hurry.
Serpentines when you're.
What did you do last night? How come every time we do this podcast, you're coming off from a night of extreme partying?
This is why. Because right now, Wednesday night is my Friday night, or Saturday night. So yeah, that's why. And last night there was a premiere. I had a little cameo in a feature film.
Ooh, nice! A real feature film or one of your friends' feature films?
Yeah, one of my friends. Yeah. I don't do real films.
I was in a book club and they had this book and I thought it sucked. And I asked them, did one of your friends write this or something? Is this like a self-published novel from one of your friends?
Was it?
No, but it was an author who started off blogging chapter by chapter and then turned it into a book. So I knew it wasn't real writing.
Oh.
Do you not go ahead.
You go ahead.
Well, do you not like doing this podcast if you have to do it the day after a party night? Or do you not mind it? Or do you loathe it or what?
No, I love doing it. I need it. I was sitting in my house alone, just thinking about, I'm hungover, I'm a piece of shit, I haven't done anything today. Oh, but I have the podcast. And I get to talk with Lucas.
You're a lucky guy. I only talk to 4 people a week, so.
Somebody comes up to talk to you. Nope. I already talked to my 4 people. Walk away. We're gonna get into it later when we talk about what we're watching, but it's funny watching Mark Maron. It reminds me of you. It's fucking funny. I think I
Oh,
told you
it's
that.
Dick. Yeah, you did. Because he's a dick.
Just because he's like, there's just this one scene where the neighbor walks up and he just is already before the neighbor even says, he's just shaking his head. Like, don't talk. And then the neighbor's like, "Oh, how you doing? What do you got going on here?" Or something like that. And he's like, "Please don't talk to me." Just straight. Please don't talk to me.
I'm actually very nice to strangers. I really want them mean too. I have a question for you, Brett.
Yeah.
Are there things or something that you cared about 5 years ago that you no longer care about?
Great question. Let's see. 5 years ago would have been 2020, which seems like it was last year. 5 years ago, 2020.
It also seems like it was 40 years ago.
Yeah. It's funny how it can be. Yeah. Um, Skittles.
Such a deep person. I choose contestant number 3, the Skittles guy. I want to date him.
What's that guy like on a date? um, yeah, I'm not eating Skittles anymore really a whole lot. I think I don't know, it's a hard question. I have to think about it.
Okay, sorry. I'll do less challenging.
Why you trying to make me think, huh?
This segment was your idea, all right?
This is what all the women I go on dates with ask me questions and make me think. No,
Well, I'll tell you what I like. I like women who don't ask so many questions.
Jesus. I hope that our podcast gets big enough to where we like are actually on like a iHeart Radio or something, and then you say that, and we just get he goes boo.
It would never last. They can just comb through our older episodes, and we get canceled before we get started.
Oh yeah, nice, great, wonderful.
Yeah.
I feel like one thing that came to my mind, but I feel like it's been longer than 5 years, is Yankees baseball. I used to really be a huge fan of Yankees baseball, and I don't care anymore.
It's because you just don't care about baseball, or because they're kind of the Goliath, and you're more of an underdog guy.
I think it's both. Yeah, I didn't because back when Jeter played for them, I mean, at the beginning, like more towards when Jeter was a rookie and shit, like they didn't just buy their teams, but now they just buy their teams, and so I mean, Dodgers do that too. But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not Yankees. And then, but I like baseball. Like, I love the playoffs. Baseball playoffs are so fun.
Okay. Another deep answer. Sports and candy. It's good.
That's the name of my band. Sports and Candy.
That's all we sing about.
Okay, wait. So so you didn't. We did. I guess we didn't really bookend the whole hangover situation.
Oh, yeah.
So
What do
you don't.
do?
You have no remedies other than hair of the dog.
Yeah, I guess hair of the dog would be my only one.
See, here's my problem with hair of the dog. You're not You're just like continuing the you're continuing the process to where eventually you're gonna have to fucking just eat,
That's the trick with hair of the dog. You don't start partying again. You drink just enough to ride that wave onto the beach, so then the next day you feel fine. You don't get drunk again.
That hiccup was a perfect time. You get drunk again.
So you have to know what you're doing when you're drinking. What do you do for a hangover?
This is the first time Lucas has had hiccups, folks. I don't want you to listen to this episode and be like, "Oh, this fucking hiccup guy. I'm not gonna listen to this guy."
No, it's these Zens cause hiccups sometimes, but you never know when they're gonna hit. Yeah.
How do Zins cause hiccups? And also, when did you start zinning?
I'm trying to smoke less. Okay,
that's good.
Yeah.
Less of your vape, or what are you doing now?
Everything. Everything. Less of everything. As you get older, you have to do less of everything.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, because mortality starts tapping on the window. Tap, 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 tap.
Jesus.
Tap, tap. And the older you get, the tapping gets louder, and the fear grows and grows and grows, and you start cutting back on things.
Tap, 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 tap.
We're coming in.
Mortality tapping on your window. Is it rain or is it mortality tapping on your window? Gap jeans.
Gap jeans. Are they still around, Gap?
Yeah, you're damn right they are. They're my favorite. That's my favorite place to get jeans.
Okay. Calm down.
No,
What do you do to remedy
pass the
your
time.
hangover?
Oh, what do I do to pass the time? Uh,
Time.
I depending on the severity, I try to, because usually I don't feel like eating when I'm hungover, but eating, yogurt is something that is great for me because it's cold, you know? So I like eating yogurt. Obviously, just like trying to drink as much water as possible. I will take a couple ibuprofen. Um, I'll smoke some weed a little bit, but you got to be careful because like sometimes like if you just smoke, sometimes if you just get high, you're like, oh, I feel great, but then like then you're not. Then when you're back to being not high, you're still hungover, and it's even like you're like, God damn it, you know. Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe sometimes getting outside. There's anxiety that comes with my hangovers now
Yeah.
too.
Anxiety comes with it. I get
Yeah.
anxiety. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going for a walk, even something as simple as that, helps a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So I went I went to my neighborhood coffee shop and it was closed because they were doing a shoot there, which made me happy. It was nice to see a shoot happening. Um and so that's where I got this $10 juice.
Very good.
But anyway, so okay, yeah, well, I guess I'll just have to that's so I'm sorry folks, like don't lean on Lucas if you need help with your hangovers. He's not going to give a shit. If you have a hangover, like he cannot empathize with you because he doesn't have hangovers.
When I was in my 20s, we'd party pretty hard, and I'd wake up and like go play basketball in like Venice Beach and stuff. And like my roommate would be like the night before, yeah, I'll play with you tomorrow. And we'd party all night. And then I'd get up like, hey, you ready to go play basketball? What the fuck? Get the fuck away from me. Trying not to throw up. You said you were going to play. Just get away. All right. And I'm skipping my way to the basketball court.
Jesus. Yeah, that was never me. But like, dude, when I was in the band, I'd drink whiskey cokes all night. Wake up, have a little bit of a hangover. 15 minutes later, good to go.
Yeah,
Those
you
were-
were in your 20s, you
Yeah.
know, and your tolerance is probably higher. What
Yeah,
time
well,
did you get to bed last night?
you're not gonna like it.
I probably won't. Sun up?
Close. 5 a.m.
Jeez. Yeah.
So that'll do it. And I was only drinking beer, but we just stayed up talking and like listening to music and shit because it was a buddy I hadn't seen in years. That like came to the premiere. Um, and yeah, I didn't know he was coming. So it was great. I was like, dude, let's go out tonight. So it was great. Um, drink beer with the ones you love, folks. And that's why we do this podcast, Day Beer.
Yep. Because we love
Uh, yeah, because we love you. We love each other. We love you. And we love, most importantly, we love beer.
Yeah, that's the only reason I come.
That's the only-
Brett sends me a beer stipend for the podcast.
Yeah. Dude, that is the one thing when we oh, by the way, folks, we have a change coming to our podcast. You will be able to watch the first half of every episode on our YouTube channel for free. If you'd like to watch full episodes, subscribe to our Patreon for $3 a month. You can watch them on there. And there's the other 54 episodes will be, or 53 episodes, because 54 is going to be coming out this week. The other 53 episodes are on Spotify. You can listen on Spotify. So, but join our Patreon. You can for full episodes. You can also see a bunch of other stuff that we're working on and stuff that we're shooting and yeah, we got a couple sketches in the can that we're getting edited. Shout out to our buddy Brendan McMillan who shot and edited our last sketch, Millennials Leaving the House. It was a fun one. Lucas and I sprayed each other with sunscreen for, what do you think it was? 2 minutes?
Probably something around that.
If you haven't seen the sketch, go check it out. And at the end, there's a sunscreen surprise. And we saved the shot for the very last of the day, martini shot. And I said, I'm like, we can go outside, right? And Lucas is like, no. We got to do it inside. And my place smelled like sunscreen for at least a week. I cleaned so much.
And you couldn't walk after you did that. You would take a step and it was like being on ice. You'd slip really easily. It was very dangerous.
Yeah, Brendan about completely ate shit while he was holding his camera. I would have felt horrible. But that's the risks and the sacrifices that we make for you, our Genuine Jerks fans.
Anything for a bit.
Yeah.
Also, not to toot my own horn, I was the one when we got there. I was like, we had to save this for the last shot because if we do it any earlier, we won't be able to do anything. You can die. You can literally die.
You can die if you spray yourself with sunscreen for long enough. You can fucking die.
That tapping on the window is going to be a brick through it. So you got to be careful.
What's that? Mortality tapping on your window.
F1 in theaters Friday.
It's a tagline or anything.
Want to get the sketch bitches?
Yeah, let's get to it.